What's up, Tyler? How are you feeling?
I've been better.
Been better?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I was just out at soccer and we're just running around and I just started to get dizzy and a little bit nauseous.
Feeling dizzy, nauseous. Here, take a seat. Why don't you? So what did you eat this morning?
I had like eggs and rice.
Anything
That's kinda it.
abnormal with that?
No, pulse is fine.
Skin feel good?
Skin's hot, sweaty.
Okay. If I took your blood pressure, how would that feel?
It's low, like 100
Low?
over 80. Yeah,
Okay.
a little low.
Okay. Do you feel any tingling?
No,
Feet? Were you cramping at all?
not really.
Not
No.
really?
I couldn't even like really feel one coming on. I just like started to get nauseous and had a little bit of a headache. And
Yeah. Okay. Were you drinking fluids normally? You feel
yeah,
hydrated?
just water. Yeah, I mean, my pee was a little dark, but nothing
Okay.
out of the
Do you
ordinary.
think you'd feel better if you lay down, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
All right, let's go ahead and lay down. And I'm gonna put your feet up here. All right. That feel good?
Mhm.
All right, so put pulse ox on you. That look good.
Mhm, that's fine.
Blood pressure still looks good. Oh no. Okay, get it out. You good, man? You good? All right. I think we're gonna go to the tub. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and get up. All right, call EMS. We got a situation here. Meet me at the cold tub. So Tyler came into the athletic training room complaining of signs and symptoms that are indicative of either heat syncope or heat exhaustion. They then progressed, and the more that I evaluated him, the more I thought heat exhaustion. At which point I put him on the ground, feet raised. Was going to get some cooling, but then some stuff to cool him, but then he eventually just started vomiting, which is a sign of heat stroke. So at that point, I activated EMS, activated the EAP, and we were going to get him to a cold water tub. And before we do that, get him in, we're going to insert a thermistor to monitor his core body temperature. All right, so now we've got the patient. We're going to have them side lying, but for this example, we're going to have them prone. And while they're side lying, that top hip and knee are going to be flexed. We also have coach in here telling people to stay out, making sure that everything's going with good etiquette, making sure the patient's doing well, giving him water, giving him whatever he needs. So we're going to put on gloves before we do all this. Insert the probe about 4 to 6 inches. This tape signifies where 4 inches is. And while we're inserting this, what we're really looking for is, looking at the temperature, monitoring it. We can keep this in while they're in the cold water tub, which is allowing convection to occur. So while we're moving around the water in the cold tub, convection is occurring and cooling down the body. And we're going to refer here. With heat stroke, the temperature will be over 105. And with heat exhaustion, it'll be under 104. So in between 104 and 105 is probably what we're going to see. And we're going to wait till EMS gets here to transport. And when EMS gets here, we're not letting them leave the cold tub until they're under 102 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to keep this in here even when they're transported so EMS can monitor that. So obviously once we got the rectal thermistor into the patient, he was transferred into the cold tub, at which we switched the water around and added ice to increase its cooling effects through conduction and convection. We did not let EMS take our patient until they were under 102 degrees Fahrenheit, at which point we documented everything that occurred, including the lead up and the follow through of how the EAP went. Everything went well. The patient is doing great. And it's just important in these scenarios to remember your signs and symptoms and what a progression of a heat illness looks like. So at first, when Tyler came in, he was complaining of cramps, normal deconditioned heat illness type injuries, and it progressed to vomiting, and eventually he became combative, at which point we knew that the situation is even graver than we originally thought. So that's why we progressed into the treatment that we used.